Welcome back to part 58 of Pokémon Legends Arceus on original hardware. We still need to finish training up the Rowlet line to the maximum. Rowlet still needs its Path of Solitude doing too, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done today. I'm hoping we can get, what was it now? Wurmple's Path of Solitude completed. But yeah, I'm going to just complete the last two leafage uses and then just use Roost for a bit, really. So we don't necessarily need to go for any mass outbreaks. I still haven't really got much space because I've not been trying things. Well, I've not been checking the the spreadsheet for which ones I've got to do. Right. Okay. We'll head over to the Fieldlands. These ones shouldn't do too much damage to our little Rowlet. It's level 54. Right. That's going to run away. We need something a little bit bigger than that. Tree. Get some experience as well. Got to keep the experience up for a bit. That's going to run away too. I mean, yeah, we can use that against the, well, the Decidueye against the Blissey again, but I don't think we need to, really. Also, if we stun things, they're less likely to actually get away. And I should probably use one of the styles there. We're running out of leafage uses before the Pokédex counts that as complete. Right, okay. So, just one more of that, and we need to use 6 strong and 11 agile. Whoa. Okay, the next strong one actually gets us to another milestone on that one, too. And I've mostly just been keeping track of the milestones. I've not been keeping track of the exact numbers. However, the milestones do tell us when we've actually perfected that, so I'm going to do another agile leafage. This one's only level 2. I can't do just 2. Let's tackle a third. Although now we're going to need to use, well, start using Roost, and for that we can't really do much with it, so Aerial Ace it is then. We need to take some damage before we can use Roost. And when we start using Roost, we'll keep taking damage. I guess to use Roost again. That's how we're going to do that one. But right now we do still need to use Aerial Ace, so 7 more uses of Aerial Ace in any style right now. Also, this thing is an alpha, so it will very likely give us an experience candy. It's level 31, so it's lower level than our Rowlet. Even if it's still huge. Packs a bit of a punch, we should be fine. I suppose I can start using Roost. So I'm going to Agile Style that Roost. It probably won't actually get such full health as well. No, it won't. Double hit. Oh great, this thing's going to one-shot me, isn't it? I could Roost again. But I think I'm going to Strong Style and Aerial Ace. That gets us up to 10 strong styles, and gets it down to just below half health. But it gets 2 moves in a row, and we just lose that. Well, we still need to train up Dartrix and Decidueye, so we might as well do that. While we're here. Agile Style Leafage. Still need to do basically the same tasks as Rowlet for the tricks. So that's all good. Dartrix just has naturally higher stats. Rowlet managed to use Roost one time there, so that's looking a little bit more complete now. Good. One more Aerial Ace also makes it look more complete as well. So we need to Aerial Ace 6 more times and 5 Strong Style moves, so I can complete all the Strong Style ones and get one more Agile Style move in there, just for good measure. And then we've got Roost, and that's it. I do, however, have to use one of my revives on that, so let's do that now. Probably should make a few more of those, to be honest. Kind of running low. And a Citrus Berry to recover the other half of the HP. Although, preferably, we could have just used that damage to our advantage by using Roost there. And I'm throwing the wrong ones out. Great. I need Wurmple to gain the most experience. Oh, there's a couple more weasels down there. Let's take these on. Very unlikely for them to move first, so what we can do is one more Strong Style Aerial Ace. Although maybe we should save at least one of the Strong Style moves for a Strong Style Roost, since that will allow us to recover extra health. And now that there's 2 of these, ooh, and one of them has a priority move, we can start using Roost. Quick attack. So they have a priority move each. Looks things, Aqua Jet and Quick Attack. Sometimes they're going to just loaf around a little. So, in that time, we don't want to use an attack. And my HP was full. Oops. That was a mistake. Quick attack. Yeah, the level 10 one has 2 priority moves on it. And that counted as 2 as well. Power points. Not great, but we can split the rest of the power points up between a regular and whatever style we need, really. Because I want today to be the day where I perfect Rowlet. Perhaps on Wednesday we can complete Dartrix as well. But right now we're going to have to do Strong Style anyways. We need to get these styles done anyway, so might as well double up. Another strong one. I reckon we should be about 2 away now. This battle's been going on long enough. Right, let's check out the Pokédex. We are maxed out on Leafage as expected. 3 Aerial Aces away. 2 Strong Style moves. Okay, that's a little bit closer than I thought. I thought it was 3. And we still need to use all 5 Agile Style moves for that next milestone. Thankfully, we still have plenty of moves remaining. We're out of Roosts though, so bit of a shame. I'm going to need to use a Leper Berry on Rowlet to restore Roost. And to make it the most efficient... Oops, again. Right, we need some Medicinal Leaks for some revives. Medicinal Leaks and... what was the other thing? Vivichokes, I think? Oh, I saw a Weasel down there. Right, okay. Right. So we can just Strong Style... and then we've got one more left of that. So I'm going to save that for a Roost. Or maybe I shouldn't. Right. I reckon we should probably try to take down as many alpha Pokemon as we can. Since those ones can potentially grant us experience candies. I also want to see what's in this tree. Just a Burmy. Wonder how many shiny alpha Burmies I've missed. That's Agile Style nowadays. Super effective. Probably could have used a Roost there, but... Ooh, there's the Vivichoke that I needed. And we defeated it with a flying move. That is perfect. So we're one Aerial Ace and one Strong Style move away. Suppose I'll finish that one off. And then we just need 4 more Agile Style moves. And Roost. Let's take down another Kricketot. I think this is only in this area. And it ran away. Never mind. There is still the other one. Not a backstrike though. Somehow. I must have hit the ground below it. But it's staying around, but it probably won't stick around for long, so... we'll do an Agile Style Roost. Just to get that done. Keeping its guard up. Absorb. Not a lot of damage, but it's probably not going to stick around, so... Agile Style Aerials. I know we still got the Strong Style one, and that would have completed 2 tasks completely, but I'd much rather just keep my options open. Or Roost. Do it again. Right, there's a Geodude right there. Aerial Ace isn't going to do much. It's a rock type. And it should at least be able to attack us. So I'm going to Agile Style Roost. So is that 2 or 3? I feel like that might be 3. So this will be just 1 remaining. Right, it's fixated on using Rollout. And I suppose I can just Strong Style this. It's gonna knock out anyway, it's only level 7. Yeah. Right. I did just overdo it with the Aerial Aces, but it's fine. We just needed a move to knock out there. And now we just need 7 more Roosts. And then Rowlet is perfected. We also need to find a Pokemon that won't run away and will almost always attack us. Which another Geodude is almost perfect for that, though. Ooh, wood. I think we'll tackle a Kricketune. These aren't all too frequent. Could also feed it a bit beforehand. But, yeah, it's seen me. We can't feed it. Although I guess we could, it's, Oh. Huh. Probably should have tried feeding it. And we got a Kricketot just here. Right, that's a backstrike. We can Roost and then run away. We only have 4 Roosts remaining, so we are going to need to either use a Leper Berry or head back to base camp. And I might prioritise going back to base camp. We still need to knock things out, so might as well knock it out. Okay, what about Geodude? Do we still need to defeat... Okay, we need to defeat 5 more of them, just in general. And 13 with water, and how many? 17 with grass. Whoa. Okay, you are our next target. You're not going to do any damage. So, I am going to Agile Style and Aerial Ace to do the least possible damage that we can do. That is perfect. And then from there, we can start using the Roost chain. Rowlet, Takes damage. Roost again. Mud Slap. Wait. Mud Slap? That's a ground move. How did that hit? I get that Rowlet's on the floor right now, but it's a flying type. I kind of want to save my leper berries. Let's just head back to base camp. We're already quite close. Right. Okay. So, what I can do is grab that and head over. Although I do want to break this ore deposit just for the experience. It's only like 15, but it's fine. Fall damage. But as long as I don't take too much fall damage, we should be fine. And we can just rest here just a little while to hopefully not prevent the space-time distortion from happening. Because I'm sure that will happen. I'm also certain we've got something in here that doesn't belong. But, what can we do about that? Not much. Right, okay. You know, I think my next playthrough of this game will involve just having a Wurmple and a Cricketop for most of the game, just so they gain enough experience. I hear an alpha. Oh, it's an alpha Geodude. We've already got something better than an alpha, though. We've got a shiny. The only thing better than a shiny? Shiny alpha. Right, okay. So with this, it's going to probably take its turn first. Nope, it doesn't. I'm actually not sure how many roosts we need, so I'm going to run from this. It'll stick around, don't worry. So, with that, what we need now is 3 roosts. Okay, yeah. It definitely wasn't worth using a leper berry for. Okay, now we get to use Roost. And preferably in the strong style. This will give it an extra turn, but we heal back up to full. And if it uses a defensive move like that, then it's a bit of an issue. So, in the meantime, we can just use a Roost anyway, waste a turn. Take another hit from a Rock Slide. Roost again. Recover half our HP. Fire Punch. Why does it have Fire Punch? Also, that was an agile move. We still need to use Roost one more time. The one where it did nothing does not count as a use. So we're going to need to bring in Dartrix to, I guess, just finish it off with a leafage. That wasn't enough. Whoa. Do it again. Right, that's a small experience candy. Any experience candies do help. As long as we give it to the right Pokemon. Okay. So I do need to revive Rowlet, but we are literally right here. Literally right next to the camp. So once again, just sleep for a little while, and we will be back up to full strength. And a space-time distortion. Right. I don't know where that is. Okay, it's down there. Send Gem Flats. Let's use the last Roost. Waste a Roost. So I do not want to knock this thing out. Looking around. Waste another Roost. Attack me. Attack me with a damage-dealing move. Oh good, you do have one. Now don't be too drowsy. Perfect. That brings us back up to full health. It uses Hypnosis again to reset the confusion, and we run away. Yeah, you can run away by doing that. I don't know how many times I've done that throughout this thing, but, well, throughout this series, but it's fine. Anyway, we don't need Rowlet anymore. So, next is going to be Dartrix. I'm not going to move on to any other evolution lines just yet. I want to purely focus on the Rowlet line for this episode as well. So I might actually get to complete Dartrix as well. Decidueye is a little bit shorter, but that's just because of the evolution thing. Okay, so, Leafage. A lot of times. Roost, not as many times. Aerial Ace. Quite a lot of times as well. Okay, just the same stuff that we were just doing, just a little bit stronger. Right, let's swap out my team. Or at least the Rowlet. It's level 54 Rowlet. I don't need Ponyta. And the unfortunate thing is, we're going to take up some boxes from the forms thing. I suppose I don't really need to care about the forms. As long as we've got one really strong version of a Pokemon, we should be fine. Though it would be nice to have all the Rotom forms in one spot, so... it's fine. Right, let's grab another member of our team. Espeon. Psychic and Fairy moves can come in handy. And I suppose let's make our way over to that right after we empty our bag, because we need the space in there. Those... I can craft with the iron chunk. It's fine, I've got so much space now. And I think I should probably pause the recording a moment. Okay, it's fine. I got a sip of my drink, although, if anything, my voice feels a little worse afterwards. And there was also people moving about the house, so... I've got a tendency to shout there. But it's fine. They didn't. Right. We have made it to the space-time distortion. There's a few Pokemon here already, including the Alakazam. Honestly, I don't think Dartrix is going to cut this, so we may have to go with the Decidueye. And for that we have Triple Arrows, Leaf Blade, and Leaf Storm. In either style. I reckon Leaf Blade's going to be the one we use. Alakazam, I don't think is that physically bulky. Plus there's a Drifloon. Oh yeah, we're fighting type. Leaf Blade it is. We'll make it in Agile style anyway. I know that's less damage, but... wasn't enough. And of course, Drifloon's here, so he uses Mystical Fire. Great. Okay, looks like we're stuck with Dartrix then. Same moves as... It has Rest? Oh no. Right, okay. Can't use Leaf Blade. That is useless on Dartrix. At least for the Pokédex. So, what we can do is Aerial Ace. Alakazam is now as drowsy. So, it has the potential to miss its move. But it didn't miss its move. Thankfully, since we're not fighting type, we don't take as much damage. But we still go down anyway. Great. There goes the two Pokemon I want to level up. Right, we might as well complete the task for Alakazam. Knocking it out with the Dark move. from a Pokemon that is 35 levels higher. And it didn't even give us the experience count. Great. Okay, might as well just use a Dark move on this. Oh, nice. We did also need to use Dark moves on Drifblim too. That's convenient, at the very least. Right, let's restore the HP of those two. How is it that both of them have 279 health? Yeah, check the summary. That's how. Yeah, the Decidueye has 0 investment in HP, and Dartrix has full. Huh. Yeah, that's just a bit coincidental. Well, a bit coincidental, so, yeah. They're going to restore to both the same amount. Okay. Wurmple gets all of the experience it can get. And I refuse to evolve it. There's a few more Drifblims around as well. Wonder if we should take those out too. Or just attempt to use Dartrix on it again. So, plenty more of each of the 3 moves. Doesn't really matter. But because it's a flying type, we're going to use a flying type move against it and not the grass ones. Air release. In the agile style. This might not knock out. Oh, it definitely won't knock out. Offensive stats were lowered, so we'll strong style it instead. For the knockout. Also, I do not like bugworts. They are almost useless to me. Stealth sprays, I've never found a use for them. Though I'm sure somebody has. Still need to use leafage quite a bit. There is also this Luxio, but I do not want to use a flying type against that, so let's send in our Decidueye to use triple arrows. I suppose I should have used one of the styles there, but it's fine. Also, that thing's only level 18. We should have been fine anyway. That was surprisingly low level for this area. Right, that's another one of these. Ore deposits. And pretty much the only thing left for us to do is just wait for the thing to start. So, although I suppose I could do one last battle against another Luxio. It's fine. We're level 52. There's so many levels above it. Let's use Roost. Paralyzed. And anyway, I suppose I could use Leaf Blade. Oh wait, no, that's the one move we didn't want to use. Oops. But yeah, now that Rowlet's Pokédex entry is complete, I suppose we can just name it whatever we want. So, if I get a comment, just in general, I'll name the Rowlet. Whatever your suggestion is. Right, okay, so we still need to do a lot of those. 6 more roosts. Either style, doesn't matter. Staravia. Level 18. Two of them have spotted me, so we're in battle against two of them at the same time. Right, okay, Leafage. They're using flying moves against me. The same flying move. And now Gust. Okay, so I get a turn, and then they get 3 turns. Okay, so if I Agile Style Roost... Oh, that's going to be mildly annoying. The attack animation leaves the boundary. Fun. Right, a strong style of Leafage. Or at least the style animation does that. Right, okay, so they get one more move, which almost knocks out. So what we can do is use Roost in the Agile style and then in the Strong style to get us back up to full HP, allowing us to survive a hit from the Staravia attack. This one's lower level than the first though, so we got rid of a stronger one. It still gets to move twice though. So what we can do is Agile Style Leafage, which doesn't matter, and then Strong Style that. I suppose we could have gone after some more Geodudes, but it's fine. We got plenty there. We're just kind of going after what's around us. Right, Wurmple, grab whatever's on that tree. Orange berries. Yeah, I can feed them to stuff. They're not too useful. Another ore deposit, and that one looks like it's kind of floating a bit. Yep. Okay, how much more? 3 more roosts. 1 more strong style move, and then it's another milestone. Suppose I could do the roost chain now. How many roosts does Dartrix have left, actually? Check summary. 3. Oh, that is perfect. As long as we don't style a move, we should be fine. Ooh, there's a Luxray over there. Right, as long as that doesn't see us, we should be fine. Because that thing is strong. And I am using the wrong move. Well, the wrong Pokemon. Oops. Right, Dartrix. I need you to make a move before I do. Looking around. Oh. Great. Very nice. Should have Agile styled that, but it's fine. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, hang on. I could have just used Roost anyway. Oops. Forgot I was already damaged. Right, get a Cherry Berry out of that. And we got the extra Aerial Ace in there. So that's good. Right, I suppose we can battle the Luxray. Though I would prefer it if I go first. Which I do, and I get to use Roost. Once before it uses a Thunder Wave. That's going to be annoying. Right, we can use Leafage. If we can move. And now that it's done that again, we can use Roost again. Perfect. Although now that it's not dealing damage to us, we can't use it a third time. So we're going to have to do any style of Leafage and actually land the hit. That is perfect. Crunch. It's done damage again. Boost for the final time. I probably should have styled that, to be honest. Right. Now we can Agile Style Leafage, mostly just to prevent it from using extra moves. And then Strong Style, that same again. That's about as much as we can do. That is perfect. So now Roost is fully completed. We need 5 more Leafage and 7 Aerial Ace, which is more than enough moves to use 5 Strong, 5 Agile. So Leafage, I suppose I'll just go with Strong Style Leafage. Ooh. Sorry about that, something weird just happened there. Okay. Are there any other Pokemon in the area? Not really. But there is a Vivichoke. It is useful to me. Okay, Stardust out of that one too. Nice. Right. It's just waiting for this to start then. I do see that Luxio out there, but... oh dear, my voice. Okay, better. Another quick sip of my drink and I'm fine. Ooh, the rumbling. And there's a Luxray as well. But it's gone, so... can't do much about that one. Uh-oh. I should probably check which of the right Pokemon I have available before I do that. More Stardust. I think I heard the rare spawn up here. But no. It's not there. I think those... no? There it is. That was the sound. Right, Sneasel. Do need to catch 4 more of you. And Weavile's going to be a bit of a pain as well. So, I might actually try and catch you. Was there a stun thing? No. But I will try and stun you anyway. Try to. Have a Great Ball. Pretty much the perfect colour. Right. Now that we have an Alpha Licky Licky, we might as well attempt to use triple arrows against it. This thing is strong. Oh, and it has a Giga Impact. And goes first for some reason. Okay, no matter what, Lickitung goes next. So, regular triple arrows. If we can knock this thing out... which we very likely will on the next episode. If we survive. Great. Okay, Dartrix it is again. We're gonna have to Aerial Ace or Leafage. Doesn't matter which. Gonna have to Strong Style that. Okay, yeah, that's not doing a lot. I'm in danger. Or at least I would be if it wasn't for the 2 level 90 odds on my team. Right, let's Strong Style another one of these. Just don't want to waste too much time in this battle. As if I waste too much time, the space-time distortion might disappear. Right, okay, we're going straight for fish. Okay, we get 2 moves in a row. That is perfect. Bar Barrage, gone. And Strong Style Bar Barrage. Looks like we've got a strong EXP candy. No, it's just a large EXP candy. keep using strong style moves. We need to do that for Overquill in general. Okay, so we got those. See if I can find Overquill in here, actually. From what I remember, it was quite early in the Dex, because it makes an appearance in the first area, but isn't actually considered part of the first area's Pokédex, for some bizarre reason. Nope, not found it. There it is. Yeah, we still need to use strong star moves. More than agile, actually. So that's fun. That's almost done, actually. Okay, back to the start of the Dex. Rowlet is perfected. Dartrix is close, and Decidueye is nowhere near. 3 more of those in the strong style, and we get those 2 tasks perfected. And then it's just Aerial Ace to do. Okay, I am going to revive just Dartrix. Decidueye is going to stay down for now. I need to maintain my supply of those, but I can't exactly do that. It's 2 medicinal leaks? Oh, and I put them away as well, didn't I? Can't do anything about that then. But I do have a pepper plant on me, so I'll get a super potion. And up it to a hyper potion. Okay, 5 Ultra Balls, that'll do. Not exactly what I was intending, but it's fine. Right, there's another Vivichoke up here, plus a Protector, that we don't need at this point, because we can just catch. We can complete Rhydon's evolution task by evolving Rhyhorn, and as such, we don't need Protectors, because we can just catch that one that we're after. Okay, so we don't need to defeat these with any particular type of move. We do, however, need to feed them, but we can do that in the Highlands. I don't want to waste time here. So... oh. Hi, Haunter. Okay, and I didn't actually heal a Dartrix to full. Great. Okay, looks like we're about barraging then. Actually, for Sneasel, I do want both Jotonian and the Hisuian versions. Both of which are useful, just in case the Path of Solitude wants me to use. Hang on. I've already done Sneasel's Path of Solitude. Okay, I can just evolve all of them then. Except for the one that I'm using for the Pokédex. Although, for a living dex. I mean, I already have all 4 of them registered. I don't necessarily need a form dex. A full living dex. It's fine. We've still got plenty to do. Plenty for another year of content. This is going to take forever, isn't it? Dartrix. Yeah, just keep going. Don't forget to use a citrus berry. Okay. Moonshot. There's an item on the floor. Right, let's take down the Onyx. Using another strong style. Leafage. And another one, actually. Stealth Rock. Ooh. Sprinters. Not great. Thankfully, the battle is over this turn. Right, okay. Where are the rest of the items? There's also one more... where is it now? One more rare spawn. Somewhere. probably, yep, around here. The one place I'd not been in the space-time distortion. So that makes sense. At the very least. Let's Dodger out of the way of that. Not into it. Hi, Haunter. You want your... You wanted some attention there, didn't you? Okay, yeah, that was a bad play. It's 2 levels higher than Dartrix. Okay, bring in Arceus. And just designate it. That'll get rid of it. That move isn't in the Pokédex, so... Well, in Espeon's Pokédex requirement. But Haunter, I'm sure, wants to go down to a Ghost move. If it wasn't a Dark move. But I'm pretty sure it was a Dark move there. Great. Okay. I am actually going to use up the last revive that I have. I appear to have no other option. Also, the washing machine is going. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it through my headphones. I was just looking at the audio levels. That's a Lickitung. That's a tiny Lickitung. Get out of the way of those Earth Rings. We can very easily find more Earth Rings. I think we're done here. I don't see any more items, so we could just move on. But we're not going to. We still need to knock out something. Yeah, strong style. Doubt this is going to knock out. It's fine. Yeah, not quite. That's the last strong style move. So we can agile style and aerial ace to get just that little bit more damage in. That is perfect. Okay, Dartrix is now complete for Leafage and Strong Style. Aerial Ace, Agile, 4 more times. 6 Aerial Aces in general. Let's make sure to backstrike so they can't hit back. So let's do just 2 regular hits with that. And then we've got to make sure the last 4, which we have just enough power points for, all hit, which they will do. It's Aerial Ace. But in the Agile style. Yes, 3 more to go. I'm also going to attempt to use the EXP Candy Large on Wurmple. Right, level 76. I'd prefer that to be at the start of a new level, because then I could use rare candies on it. I was going to say, I don't see any more Pokemon. But they are there. And the grass is glitching out too. That was a Giga Impact. Or a Hyper Beam. Probably a Giga Impact. Right, as long as these are all agile, we should be fine. I just need 3 of them. And we also need to not go down. Lickitung is surprisingly powerful. Rollout. That's the one move I do not want to see. Venoshock. Oh, never mind. That's the one move I don't want to see. Yeah, we're leaving. I don't need to do any more of that. We're out of rare candies. Not rare candies. We're out of ways of healing. Yeah, rare candies would work, but still. Wait, was that another item on the ground? What is that? Oh, it's an Eevee. I don't need an Eevee. Ooh, it's a female Eevee. These are rare. I'm gonna catch you, because I don't actually know if I've caught you before. So we'll Agile Style with Dazzling Gleam. To avoid the same type of attack bonus, and also do as little damage as possible. And then from there, we're going to use a Heavy Ball. Nope, it broke out. Mimic. The last thing I did was throw a ball. But it copies the last move I used, not the ball. Okay, let's use another Heavy Ball. We've got plenty of these left. Perfect. Right, and some more Pokemon just spawned in as well. Right, we're gonna head back to base camp. We don't have all that much longer here today. So, I am wanting to... Oh, the distortion faded. Right as we left. Okay, that is perfect. I need Wurmple's EXP to be right at the beginning of its next level. So that's going to be a bit of a pain to move. Ooh, I think that's a citrus berry tree. Yeah, I'll hope. No, but it's citrus. There is one citrus in there. Those things are hard to come by, but they are very useful. One of those in combination with a revive, and you're right back to full health. No max revive needed. Okay, extra Stardust, also useful. Right, let's head back to base camp. To restore the health to Dartrix. And now let's go ahead and find something again we can battle. Something preferably not fire type. So, no Ponyta or Rapidash. I think it's just one, actually, that I need to do, so this should be over pretty quick. Perfect. Also a free orange berry. Oh, never mind, I need to do one more. I'll grab a medicinal leak as well. Right, there are more of them around. Just more things, I guess, that I can battle. But as long as this doesn't run away, we should be fine. Perfect. Right, and Dartrix is now perfected as well. 2 more perfected Pokemon today. Yep. Rowlet and Dartrix. Decidueye is probably going to be next time. We've got a lot of time to fill for that one, though. So we're probably going to get that one and another one done. Probably one from my team. My original team. So, let's head back to Jubilife Village, get a few candies, and I guess just level up Wurmple until it can actually beat the Path of Solitude. Because those last two not research tasks, those last few side quests, those 2 of them, they are really annoying me. That they're just not there. Also, where is my starter? Probopass is in its spot for some reason. Alright, I'm just gonna fill things out just a bit more. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going back to the Path of Solitude, aren't we? We're not going to necessarily need the Oh, what was it? Ooh. Yeah, 35,000. We've got a bit. Honestly, I don't think that's enough. Right, so we got Rowlet completed. Perfected, even. Bidoof. Just another task done, that's it. Bidoof's actually really close to fully completing, but problem is, we're going to run out of pasture space before we can actually complete it. So, I'm going to need to sort that at some point. Weasel. Very close to completion. Well, very close to perfection. We've caught so many Weasels. Just for 7 large ones. Kricketot, Geodude, Luxio, Drifloon, Lickitung, Onix, Luxray, the shiny Drifblim that I got in one of the previous episodes, Alakazam, Licky, Decidueye, and Dartrix. Also perfected. Right. That is all good. Let's return to the village and attempt the Path of Solitude. Right, let's head over to the training grounds. Although, Wurmple has leveled up just once today, so there is a chance. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, 18,000 for that. These are actually a little bit less than I was expecting. So I'll buy 1. We're a little bit short for 2. And feed it to Wurmple. It needs another 16,000 for that. Right, let's go ahead and attempt the Path of Solitude again. We are very unlikely to actually succeed. But, well, it's worth a try. Just those 2 out of the way, and those 2 also out of the way. Let's begin. I've really not had much to drink this entire episode. Okay. It's Wurmple versus Staraptor again. Level 77. Can we actually win? We get 2 attempts to poison. Preferably we poison on the first one. We don't. So let's do a regular poison sting. And also not get it. Those are 50-50 chances each. And we failed it both times. We survive another hit. I should have checked there. But considering how much damage we took, there is potential. If we get the poison on either of those first 2, we can potentially win this. The extra hit gained by using the Agile style is definitely worth doing. Let's go use Gust turn 1 and get a critical hit. We've already lost. But we might as well play this through. We actually got the poison turn 1 as well. Both of us have gotten good luck. Then we can tackle. Tackle does surprisingly a lot. But it's using an Agile style move. We got it down to yellow health. We only attacked twice there. But we definitely could have attacked a 3rd time if we didn't get the oh, what is it now? Critical hit, right at the beginning. So I just need to get lucky, and not have that happen. And I also need to get lucky with the 50-50 chance. Strong Style isn't enough. Strong Style should only be used if we know we're going to knock out. Is it going to poison? It is. Okay. Good. Now we can tackle. It's agile styling. I think it's going for a knockout. Yeah, strong style. It's going to knock out. Yeah, okay, this level we don't stand a chance. We can get it down to yellow health, though. But if I use all of my rare candies up, we've got a bit of a problem again. So, if I can sell some items, that would be great. Because we are 340 short. Ooh, we got some star pieces. And 2 Pokeshi dolls as well. Right, that gets us up to 34,000, so we can afford another one of these. We're also a little bit short for the other one, so not great for that, but 6,000. Okay. Let's grab 2 medium. I wish it'd tell you the exact amount of experience points it would give before you use them. 700 left. So we'll get a small one. Level 78. Right, that is very close to the beginning. We still don't stand a chance, though. So I'm going to go all the way up to 80. I know we're having 2 episodes this week, but it's fine. Oh, right, yeah, you can rename the boxes. Huh. I just noticed that. Oh, the right stick thing there. Where's my... There they are. Okay. I might be able to craft a few more star pieces, but... yeah. We're just going to use 2 of these. Rare candies are actually rare in this game, but they are slightly more abundant than the entirety of red and blue. Red and blue, I think there's only like 12. Anyway, since we're at level 80, we can try this again. I wonder, perhaps a different nature might help us with this. But for that, we're going to need some mints. And with mints comes a hefty price at the farm. Okay, that's fine. We'll tackle. Hang on. It's always using 2 moves there. Yeah, that's enough for it to knock out. It's also using Gust, and only Gust. I'm going to check this Wurmple out again, and then level it up to level 85. Check summary. What is its... yeah, we've got special defense up. We've got attack up. Wonder if special defense or HP raising could be useful. No, I think attack up's very much useful right now. Great. This is going to be a little annoying. I really don't want to have to use these. But we need to get this done. And I'd rather not have them just stuck on my team for as long as it takes. They're taking up 2 slots in the team spaces. It's just Cricketot after this. Our level 85 Wurmple. Gust. It still gets to go first. That's a problem. So what we can do is Agile Style, Poison Stick, and get unlucky. But if we Strong Style it, this guarantees the poison. It's going to move twice anyway, so it might be less inclined to use an Agile Style move. And we survive. but we don't get 2 hits. We're going to have to hope for a strong style tackle to knock it out. It is our strongest move. And I don't think it's going to work. Oh, but it is! It did! It just barely worked! We've finally gotten Wurmple's Path of Solitude mark. Oh, that took so long. It'll be so good to have that off the team. Level 85 Wurmple. I get that these last 2 were meant to be difficult, but still. Okay. There is just one uncompleted task. Well, incomplete task. And that is Cricketot's Path of Solitude. And this is going to be a pain. A pain we will see on Wednesday. I've been Luke, playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on original hardware. Signing out.